Hey guys, it's Friday. The challenge this week was for the other guys and for you guys to ask me things to answer in this video. Too many words in that sentence, never mind. So I have my list of things to talk about here, and I'm going to talk about them. Tell you one thing about me, I've been ill for the past couple of days or so, but don't worry, I'm ready here with my cranberry juice and ready to answer your questions. Oh, that's nice. Well, first of all, as I said, my name's Rob, I'm 20 years old, and I'm from London in England. Cue the cheesy touristy footage.
Ah, that's better. See, do it.
And John, you're right. You are no longer the only one that's going to be teased because of his accent, because my one changes quite frequently. Usually it's just somewhere in between, quite posh British, proper South East London, and sometimes as gay as I can. I'm at university studying German and drama, which is a weird mix, I know, but it's great, it's really cool. Here on YouTube, my username's StrangeBob2007, don't ask. I sing, I just be silly, I rant a lot of the time about things, and I vlog most of the time as well. But one of the main advantages I've found of YouTube is the community, not just by finding the rest of the guys on That Gay Bunch, but finding a lot of friends here in London and around the UK as well, which has been really good. Now, on to the questions. Caleb, you asked me, in an ideal world, what would my job be, where would I live, and what kind of a place would I live in? Well, my ideal job would probably be an actor. Probably in, I'd say in the theatre, but I'm not 100% sure. I want to try and dabble a bit, just try and do a lot of various things. Where would I live? That's a hard one. I want to try and live in a few various places around the world. I definitely want to go to America for a while, and Canada as well. I want to try and move to another part of London as well. Where I am at the moment is lovely, and I've been here for 20 years, but it is at the same time out on the edge of London, and I've spent the last 9 months at uni, basically on the doorstep of the centre of town. It's nice just to be somewhere where everything's so easily accessible, even if it does cost a bit more. I want to go to Germany for a bit, and I'm not just saying this because of you, John, but I really do want to just go to Australia at some point. I don't know whether I'd live there, because I don't think my brain could handle the sensation of having a warm Christmas. That would just be too much to process. I mean, for one thing, I've got relatives in Perth, I believe, so I want to visit them at some point. Would I live in a huge house with all my friends, or a small house with me and a boyfriend? Well, I'd probably say a medium-sized house with me and my boyfriend, husband, whatever I turn out to have, but with somewhere that's close to my friends and with good transport links. And Ronk 303C, I do hope I said that right, asked, what was the hardest and easiest part of your coming out? Oh, bloody hell. The hardest part, I suppose, because I was in a relationship with a girl at the time, was coming to terms with the fact that I liked men, and basically having to break it up with her. I didn't have the heart to tell her about it, unfortunately, or tell her the proper reason why. So yeah, that was difficult. Actually, I think the hardest part was learning how to be myself and not a caricature. When I first came out, half the time I was behaving more like myself than I'd ever been, but half the time I was going a bit too far and kind of pandering to the stereotype or the caricature. Still a few embarrassing moments which I try to forget. And the easiest part, I suppose, oh, I don't know what the easiest part of it was. The part where I encountered the least resistance compared to what I might have thought I'd previously expected was actually telling my brother, who, I mean, he's a very open-minded guy, and in retrospect I've no idea why I thought it would ever be a problem for him, but it's because he is the more manly of us both. And when I was young, there's a little bit of an age gap between us, about 7 years. And when I was younger, he was always the one I looked up to, and I thought he would, I don't know, turn on me or something and think me weird or whatever. I don't know what was going through my head, but, I mean, when I told him, he was like, yeah, okay. And so that was fine. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you do have any more questions, please leave them down below in the comments section, and I will be happy to answer them there. I just want to say, once again, thank you to the rest of the guys on here for choosing me. It really made my day when I found that out, and I will see you all next week. Bye.